Welcome back to the UGF Pandas. This episode is going to be very sad. The OGs from Season 1, they're about to be all gone. Except for Rashawn Tanner, because we redshirted him. The Alabama head coaching job is up for grabs. Nick Saban retired. Yeah, Alabama's about to be hot garbage then. We beat Alabama so bad, Nick Saban went and retired. Oh, looks like we got a new offensive coordinator, though. Buster Faulkner. No idea where he came from. Maybe someone can tell me in the comments. This upgrade session is about to be really satisfying. Upgrade to the quarterback, upgrade to the receivers. We're going to be a passing team next season, so I'm going to boost out those. Having good coordinators is so powerful. Like, you could be a decent team, but with good coordinators like this, you're just unstoppable. And here's the most painful part of this episode. Having to say goodbye, Will Horton, the first player we ever introduced to this team. Speaking of bums, let's go meet the team. Starting quarterback for this team is the redshirt freshman Will Horton. He's a scrambling quarterback with 79 speed, 83 throw power, but his accuracy is horrifying. Get in there, Horton. He's got it! Thank goodness we put some points on the board before halftime. The consensus on my end is Horton is such a better playmaker than Cook. He might be inaccurate, but Horton's the best we got, I guess. I mean, there was a point in his second season where we thought we were going to play Rodney Calhoun more, or maybe Jimmy Williams. Man, are they really just going to let Will Horton do this all day? Cutting to the outside again, he's gone. Third touchdown of the game. I might take him out here soon. He has been absolutely unstoppable. Our victorious Tony Romo, first postseason victory ever for UGF. Where's the award ceremony? That's what I came here to see. Oh yes, the confetti. It's so beautiful. Will Horton fought through that and ended up becoming the for sure starter in his last 2 seasons. Yes, sir. Oh my good lord. It's a keeper for Horton. Use that speed. I know you got it. Touchdown, Will Horton. 44 yards to the end zone. Horton here's a Heisman to get the W. We win the Sun Belt. Heading to a BCS Bowl. Everything is great in Fairburn. We get an award ceremony. We truly accomplished something special here. What a victory. Oh, he breaks it off. This is Heisman kind of material. Go up the middle. Keep scrambling. How do you turn that into a 21-yard rush? Not even close. That's Will Horton's career game. Fans are celebrating, and they deserve it. Been an up and down season. Glad we get to finish it out on top with a heck of a game from Will Horton, grabbing player of the game in this one. Truly a special player. He had personality. You can see the development on paper too. Started getting more touchdowns, more yards, everything. You can tell when we joined the ACC though. The smallest amount of rushing yards we've had. Never really that great of a thrower. Never like insanely fast or anything. He was just good enough in many different areas to get stuff done. And that's why I loved him. He was just a jack of all trades. Not going to wow you on paper. But he has that it factor. Hopefully he can sneak onto an NFL roster. Eric Tyson though. This guy is incredible. 4-year starter as well. Ever since his breakout game against Arkansas State freshman year, we knew this guy was going to be special. He was a for sure tackler from the get-go. Gonna run this one again. Tyson's gonna carry the team on defense if he keeps tackling like this. I mean, look how many tackles he had in his final season. 94, 21 for loss, 2 sacks, 4 interceptions. This one's Eric Tyson. Stays in bounds. Another pick for the defense. We forced 5 on the game, 4 interceptions, 1 fumble recovery. Oh, don't test Eric Tyson. That's too easy. What's that, his 3rd interception on the season? And that's dude's 3rd interception of the game. Gonna drop it off to the running back and he gets boomed. We're talking a sonic boom. Destined to be in the NFL. He has been so good for so long. He's not the smartest guy around, 79 play rec, but he is just very solid at tackling. He's a pretty good coverage guy too. Been an All-American for several years. Won Linebacker of the Year award. And now he's moving on to the next stage. Hopefully he gets drafted. Jeff Warren, Heisman Trophy winner. This guy has to get drafted into the NFL. You don't go win an Heisman and not get to the NFL. Especially with skills like this, 97 speed, 99 acceleration, 95 elusiveness. Like this guy can zoom all over the field. First year with us, he was a mainly defensive player. Oh, let's go! Jeff Warren committed to the team. We're going to play this guy at both cornerback and running back. Going to be the first Ironman athlete on this team, and he is going to dominate. Jeff Warren legitimately could be a future Heisman candidate for the UGF Pandas. This is going to be a good punt return. Go. Just outrunning all of them with his speed. This punter stands no chance. Jeff Warren, the best recruit we have in the first punt return in school history. 89 yards to the end zone. Apparently it's breaking an NCAA record, so that's another huge XP boost. That's Jeff Warren's. He's out of bounds, but that is his first interception for the team. Dude is so good. I'm breaking on it. He's tossing it deep. That's Jeff Warren's. Hopefully the penalty doesn't take it back. Oh, this could be a pick six. And then we transitioned him to offense, which ended up being the right move as he wins Heisman in his senior season. We had a tackle for loss and an interception with him when he was in there for his minimal amount of plays. Oh, that was so painful to watch. Here, Warren's like, I'm good. Don't worry about me, coach. He's walking away from the huddle. He has no idea where he is. Do not care. Jeff Warren is on his game. What a juke. Look at that speed. What a way to start the game, Jeff Warren. Official starting running back, and he's earned it. Sweep screen pass to Jeff Warren. You got a good block. We got one downfield. This could go the distance. Oh my goodness. This offense is OP. 64 yards to the end zone. Time to sneak up on him. Give Jeff Warren the ball. Let him throw it. Ronnie Reddick. That's going to be a touchdown. A passing touchdown for the running back. We drew it up just to get the first down, but now Jeff Warren, 1 for 1, 45 yards and a TD. Jeff Warren, unbelievable day. Without a doubt, the best game of his career. 6 total touchdowns. We might have a new Heisman candidate coming into next week. Triple option for all the gigs. The stutter step. Oh, he's still on his feet. That's a Heisman moment if I've ever seen it. Jeff Warren toying with him. No time left on the clock. As we're about to go into the locker room, Jeff Warren shocks the crowd. Something tells me we're going to be seeing that highlight a lot. Going to hand this one off to Jeff Warren. He's got the sideline and he's got the touchdown. Pandas take the lead with 18 seconds remaining. That breaks his school rushing touchdowns in a career, snapping Will Horton's record that he set earlier this season. 3rd and goal, Jeff Warren gets his first interception of the season. That'll be nice for the Heisman stats. Dragging the toes at the 1-yard line too. And the winner is Jeff Warren, Heisman Trophy winner, UGF. 567 first place votes. It wasn't even close. He can do it all, man. He's a fun player to watch. Can't wait to see him at the next level. Rodney Calhoun, the backup quarterback for Will Horton for years. Came back from that one offseason absolutely jacked. Can't really explain that one. Was the most accurate quarterback on the team for the longest time. Didn't get many stats throughout his career, but this guy will forever be the quarterback that led us to a victory over Georgia for the first time. See him deep. Get there, Denman. He's got it, and we caught it. We're gonna do this. 1st and goal, 28 seconds to go. I'm pretty sure my voice just cracked. Get in there, Jeff Ward. Touchdown. Touchdown, UGF Pandas. Can we do it? He's a legend. We'll never forget you, Rodney Calhoun. You and your jacked biceps. Ronnie Reddick. Boy, oh boy, this guy was crazy. He would drop everything. He had 10 drops his sophomore season. Oh, come on, Reddick. You blew it. Reddick drops it in the clutch. We got the tight end. Ronnie freaking Reddick. You, sir, are this close to being cut off this team. Do not want to force that. Oh, he's breaking deep. Reddick, are you freaking kidding me? Are you in the end zone? No one touching him. Reddick drops it. We brought him off the bench too. He hasn't played it down all game. Good Lord, man, if I could cut you right now, I would. But we got Reddick. And he dropped it. I mean, he got hit, so I'm not mad, but still, he dropped. But his final 2 seasons, he was pretty dang productive. Not a lot of receiving yards, but he made the catches when we needed him most. He's open. Grab it. Reddick. Oh, let's go! Trucking the safety. 25 yards to the end zone. Hit that one. Reddick. Oh, he broke it. Go! Come on, man. Get to the end zone. First and goal, I'll take it. I see him. Oh, Reddick caught that? Oh, he's hurt.
Well, now I'm actually sad because he's actually catching things. Our man Reddick.
Reddick is being clutch again. He hasn't dropped a pass all season. I love it, man. If we pull off this victory, I'm giving you a big old bear hug. The tight end. Go, Ronnie. Come on, baby. You got this. Oh, he's in. He fought for that last yard. Touchdown, 63 yards to the end zone. We're finally on the board. Just sneak past the safeties. They're never going to suspect you. The guy who dropped so many passes a few seasons ago won't let us down in a big game like this. Got the tight end, Reddick. Oh, that was acrobatic. He's had a great game so far. We got the tight end. Diving catch, Ronnie Reddick. The growth of this kid has been phenomenal. He's got it. We got the 2-point conversion. 13 pancake blocks in his senior season. Dude's a genius too. He had like 99 awareness by his sophomore season. A true blocking back, 86 run block, 89 strength, 95 impact blocking. I have a feeling he'll make a roster and be a solid blocking back for a team. Cornelius Lowry is a guy who did not get much playing time, but probably for good reason. He only had 1 rushing attempt for -3 yards. We didn't really need him. Richard Mackey, he only had 1 receiving touchdown his whole career. Cut upfield. Oh, spin around, Mackey. That was awesome. X is open. That's Mackey. Easy touchdown for the Pandas. Once again, we're confusing their defense. Running all kind of crazy routes. If there weren't better receivers already on the team, he would have gotten way more playing time. Matt Weiss is a guy who kind of slipped through the cracks too. He was a good receiver, but we didn't really get to target him too much. There's a reason why we call UGF Fullback University. Dylan Brown stayed true to that statement. 89 speed at the fullback position is bananas. He was a running back who was not going to get any playing time at the running back position, so I said screw it, let's move him over to fullback because he can get it done there, decent blocking and stuff, and he was awesome. Obviously not many rushing yards on paper, but he got us a ton of first downs. We called him the wrecking ball, kind of a goofball, at least from what we saw in his animations, and the neck pad thing, I'll never forget it. Dropping this one off to the fullback. Go Brown. He's going to move the chains too. My goodness. We don't want the camera to get that close to Brown's face.
Oh my goodness. Dylan Brown's open. Fullback. Get to the corner. Receiving touchdown for the fullback.
They don't call us Fullback University for nothing. They bring out the goal line defense. We're not scared. Dylan Brown runs around it. He gets the touchdown. Usually he's a head down, nose first kind of guy, but he used his brain on that one to run around it. Look at him, he was getting hyped looking the wrong way. We love you, Dylan Brown. We got to protect you at all costs. No better way to finish this one off. Look at them stacking it up. They think they can stop it. Last carry in Fairburn. Dylan Brown, touchdown! Down goes Georgia. Win streak is still alive. What a freaking storybook ending for Fullback University. Dragging multiple defenders with him to end this one in overtime. Finished with 7 total rushing touchdowns, 237 rushing yards. He had 144 receiving yards and 2 receiving touchdowns. Tomadama would have been proud of you, Dylan Brown. Both your names are going to be up in the rafters. Zach Nash is a guy who didn't get to play until his senior season, but he had a few breakout moments which we can highlight right now. Man's open in the corner. Josh Jackson doesn't see him. We get the sack. They're going to have to go in the hurry up here. 30 seconds left. Biggest play of Zach Nash's career. 11 tackles, 4 tackles for loss, and 2 QB sacks. Well, that's pretty much everybody worth mentioning, but dang, these guys at the top. I'm getting really sad now. Kind of want to move on to the next stage so I don't have to think about it anymore. I'm actually curious at this kicker from Alabama. 99 kick power, 93 accuracy. So I wasn't kidding. This guy has a boot, but he just kept missing him to the right. Hold up. What was that guy's name? What was that punter for Alabama's name? This punter's name is Skylar D. Long. D. Long. Is there a D short anywhere in this? Oh, I'm a child. You know what? I will save this draft class. I don't even own Madden 25, but you never know. Draft results. Did we have any Pandas drafted to the NFL? The answer is no. Really? Wow. That's shocking, actually. I thought we had some talent there. I suppose not. But Skylar DeLong gets drafted in the 7th round. What's a Panda got to do to get drafted, man? Whose D do I have to long to get drafted? Well, thank goodness. No one's transferring out of UGF, and no one's transferring in either, which isn't that big a deal. Will I get the #1 recruiting class in the nation? Will I get to clickbait it? Actually, you probably already know by this point. Because we're so high on a lot of people, I'm just giving them like a little chunk of points instead of like hurling everything at them. But guys like Johnny Jefferson, if we're in a battle with them, I'm throwing way more. Leon James is probably the guy I want the most out of everyone left on this board. So that's why I'm giving him 5,000, because he's a beast cornerback. Right now we have the 2nd ranked class in the nation, but after this week, it might go up. Cross your fingers. Well, rip. A lot of guys committed to other teams. Even Leon James, who we threw 5,000 points at. Maybe I should have gone even more hardcore on him. Yeah, had them 2 spread apart, but we still got 2 more guys, AJ Nichols and Damon Pierce. We already had a great class to begin with, so no complaints. Getting the top 10 recruiting class, we'll settle for it, you know? So it dropped us down to number 8. Tough to compete with teams when they get a bunch of 5 stars and we get 0. But here's our final class. Cedric Muse, Dan Holycross, Greg Nelson, London, blah, blah, blah. Mike Holt, who I'm very excited about. Johnny Jefferson ended up going to UMass. Oh, we were only 1,500 points behind South Carolina. That stinks. Victor Franz went to Vandy. Patrick Mitchell to Ole Miss. Rod Porter to Bama. Dang it, Bama. Willie Cox to Buffalo. Didn't see that one coming. We ended up getting Damon Pierce. Eddie Mason went to Washington. D.D. Brown to Oklahoma. All in all, fantastic class. 9 4 stars, 9 3 stars, and then a 2 star who I don't even remember scouting. Gotta work on getting more 5 stars next season. Possession changes. This stage takes the longest, but it's probably the most fun and most satisfying once you have everything set up the way you want it. Like, I'm legit about to take like half an hour on this stage alone just to think about where I want everybody. Let's see where else Bo Henderson can play. 51 overall tight end. Yeah, he's only good at receiver. We're gonna let Mike Holt start right away, defensive end. He's kind of weird though. He's only 6 feet 220 pounds at defensive end. So he's very small. But look at his attributes. He will get to the quarterback, and quite often. Look how many defensive tackles we have. Jeez. We have 5 athletes to move around and give positions to. Cedric Muse. Probably going to change that name. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to keep that name. So if you have any suggestions down in the comments, let me know. Good at catching. He's also good at running. 80 overall running back, 80 receiver. I think he's probably more valuable at running back. Got to build for the future. So we know Derek Robertson is like a tight end, most likely. So I think that's where he's going to fit best. Lionel Jones can play defense, but I don't think we have to force him there. Ken Burks has 91 throw power, 78 accuracy, 89 speed, and 88 acceleration. We're going to play him at quarterback, right? He's just too valuable there. 78 quarterback, 82 free safety, 78 corner. Like, he's good everywhere. So what I'm thinking is we move him to quarterback, let him develop a little bit behind Jimmy Williams, and then we'll just unleash him later on. 6'4" AJ Nichols, definitely a receiver. And after thinking about it for a while, I think Lionel Jones will do the best on defense. 68 catching, just not that good. He's got 83 trucking, but once again, he'll be behind guys like Muse and stuff. So yes, Lionel Jones, go to corner. Training results, baby. Rayshawn Tanner, 94 overall after being redshirted last season. The highest rated player on the team, 83 break tackle, 94 elusiveness, 99 ball carrier vision, and the coveted 99 spin move. I know we've missed him after having to redshirt him, but we're about to unleash him this season. Our guy Sam McDonald, 97 catching, 99 route running. He's kind of exploded on the scene. I didn't realize how good he was. 93 overall. This guy can play. Mike is an 89, 93 speed now. Daniel Sanders, who's a year younger than Sam McDonald, 89 overall, 87 speed. Still not that quick, but let's look at his catching stats. 90 catching, 88 spec catch, 83 catching traffic, 94 route running. Will Smith, 89 overall, kind of a surprising to me, especially with how many missed tackles he seems to have. 92 zone coverage and 90 man coverage. What? My guy is locked down. Connor Hoffman, 89 overall too. Boy, we're going to be dangerous next season. Look at all these 89s. Connor Hoffman, what's his hit power? It's got to be dangerous. 93 hit power, and he's still got another season to come. This man's going to knock heads clean off of bodies. Brandon Montgomery, the blinding 96 speed, 89 overall. He's got 75 catching. Not surprised. 93 zone, 88 man. Didn't even realize Reggie Manning had 95 speed. Jimmy Williams probably going to be the clear starter this season, 91 overall. Best arm we've ever had, 91 throw power, 91 throw accuracy. Has not even started a game at UGF yet, and he already has the best arm we've ever seen. Honestly, Andre Avery's pretty good too. Running backs, Rayshon Tanner is going to be starting. Marcus Hawley, 86 overall at a sophomore. 88 speed. He's slowly getting faster. Just not at that elite level speed that I'm looking for though. Brandon Nichols, the new fullback for the team. Got big shoes to fill though for sure. Hopefully Bo Henderson won't drop as many as he has been. He's great at everything else. Spec catch, catching traffic, and route running. It's just the catching that really bothers me. Tavares Lyles, 82 overall. 92 acceleration at a tight end position. 82 catching, sweet. Best receiver we've ever had as a tight end. We got an 84 right tackle, 87 right guard, 84 center, 85 left guard, and a 89 left tackle. By far the best offensive line we've ever seen. Hopefully we can take advantage of it this season. An impressive 85 overall for Marcus Kendrick. Noah Curtis, 85 overall, who's now moved to defensive tackle to allow Mike Holt to get some reps. Nehemiah Fowler, 79 overall, finally going to get some action. 91 speed, 96 acceleration. Moved him over from safety down to the linebacker position. Going to be some good fun. Corners are looking pretty dang impressive. Mike is so locked down, it's stupid. 94 man, 95 zone. Let's see how our kicker improved. 87 kick power, sweet. Time to customize those conferences. So people were saying Louisville deserves to be in the ACC as Maryland dropped out. So what we did, we dropped Maryland out, brought in Louisville. Now we got ranked teams all over the place. We got some unfinished business in the ACC, so we're going to stay in here, try to win an ACC conference championship, and then we can decide where we want to go after that. Because I want to hold on to his talent for as long as possible, we're going to redshirt Ken Burks in his freshman season. Going to be a special player, just got to wait for him to kind of develop a little bit. We're also going to redshirt Greg Nelson because of the obvious catching issues. We've done this with players before. We know that it's a problem. Guys like Bo Henderson, if you don't redshirt him, it's going to be a problem. Also going to redshirt the freshman corner Lionel Jones. He's playing behind 3 seniors and a junior, so I'm going to let him sit back, watch, and develop for a season, and then we can throw him in to the starting lineup. Jimmy Williams will be the starting quarterback of the team this year. Running back will be Rayshon Tanner, Marcus Hawley, and Shedrick Muse, until I find a new name for him. Fullback will be Brandon Nichols, and the backup will be Tavares Lyles. Wide receiver starting at the number 1 spot is Sam McDonald, Daniel Sanders, Damon Harris, and then Bo Henderson. Tavares Lyles tight end number 1, Derek Robertson number 2. Pretty strong offensive line, at least 80 at every position. Mike Holt, the freshman. Right end will be Marcus Kendrick, defensive tackle Noah Curtis, and Eddie Foster. Left outside linebacker John Osborne, a guy who has not seen the field even once. So our schedule is going to be a little bit different this season. We're not going to have like a tune-up game per se, unless you count Boise State as a tune-up game. We're going to play on the road at their blue field to kick off this season. Should be a lot of fun. Then we're going to do a neutral site game at Cowboys Stadium against Washington. After that, we'll head into conference play against Syracuse, UCF, Virginia Tech, Miami, Georgia Tech, Pittsburgh, Duke, North Carolina, Virginia, and then we'll finish off the season once again with Georgia. No Georgia State on this schedule this season. Those out-of-conference games are very precious to me, so I think we're just going to can Georgia State from now on. At this point in the series, we'll pretty much blow them out regardless, so it's not even that exciting of a games anymore. But Boise State and Washington should be fun. We only get 5 home games this year, so it might not look good for our record. Don't be surprised if we lose more than we have the past few seasons. Well, that's pretty much all I have for this video. Hope you guys are excited for Season 5. Anyways, I want to say thank you guys so much for watching. You're all legends in my book, and as for me, I am Drew Morris, big old Drewski, not the expert. And I'll see all you guys in Season 5. Peace. Steal the ball down, but where's the fun in that? That's our last time we'll ever get to play with Horton in the game. Rifles it in there. That's Mackey. Call another timeout. I want to score again.